Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Welcome back to the movie review, aka after I saw this time is going to be on Terrifier 3, just like the title suggests. Art the Clown is still alive. We look back 5 years prior to how exactly he managed to survive, his defeats. But of course, I don't think he's ever going to be defeated, as the protagonist Sienna of the last movie returns once again, still traumatized over those events about her and her brother almost getting killed by Art the Clown, and of course, Art the Clown's little friend, Vicky, or it's Vicky, right? I don't know. I tried paying attention, but anyways, yeah. And this time, this movie takes place during Christmas, and of course, when it comes to a Christmas horror movie, there's a lot of holiday cheer and bloody murder. So, of course, with the massive popularity of Terrifier 2, just being a hit sequel to a movie that I didn't even know even existed at the time until Terrifier 2. I feel like ever since Terrifier 2 came out, yeah, I feel like that's pretty much what is making Art the Clown a household name. I mean, sure, the original has its fans, but I think the second movie truly makes what made that first movie relatively decent, but of course cranking up to 11 with more bloody kills and a protagonist we can actually root for, because I do think Sienna is a really good protagonist, and seeing her return again for this third movie, I feel like is I feel like is truly pleasing. And the fact that she is still traumatized after these events, and knowing the fact that she is going to have to deal with Art the Clown another time, it truly makes it feel, I kind of feel bad for her, because, she just wants to have a good time with her family. She has a little cousin that she wants to take care of, and she's been writing all these things in her journals. So, yeah, generally what this franchise has really been starting to get right is its protagonists. And of course, with Terrifier 3, what do you expect to see from Terrifier 3? Art the Clown causing chaos. And he does. No spoilers, but there's a shower scene in this movie that gives the shower scene from Psycho a run for its money. Now, the shower scene from Psycho is definitely scarier, but if we're talking about murderous shower scenes, the shower scene in this movie definitely takes the cake. And this movie is not afraid of killing off anyone. This movie will kill off literally anyone. It doesn't matter. Art the Clown can kill a baby if he wants to. I hope he doesn't, because, we do know that there's going to be more from this franchise. I mean, hell, the movie already made its money back this weekend, so... And I'm not going to spoil anything here, but I do feel like the ending does bring up some more sequel bait. But of course, anyone can expect that. But anyways, it doesn't matter what you've done. Art the Clown, let's just say he knows if you've been bad or good. So it doesn't matter, because he's gonna freaking murder you. So yeah, either way, you are not safe from Art the Clown. Like, 2 kids get killed in this movie. So yeah. I will say, though, I do feel like, despite the fact that this movie is a little bit shorter, I don't really feel like it's as paced as well in certain times, because I don't know what it is, but when it opened up, I was definitely, on the edge. But then after that, it did kind of dive down, and it did make it feel like it has its 2-hour runtime. But when I saw the second movie, I didn't feel that way. I felt like the movie just went by like that. And I did rewatch both movies just to get a full idea, because I feel like rewatching the second movie is probably the most necessary, since, it takes place after the events of... But either way, I can definitely say that easily the best thing about this movie is the kills. The gruesomeness is here, and it just doesn't pull any punches. It doesn't, what's amazing is that this movie has like $1 million budget. This is the biggest budget out of all of them. And I feel like, when it comes to these movies, the gore always looks realistic. There's not a time where it looks plasticky or anything like that. So that's one thing that I truly have to praise the most, is making the gore look as realistic as possible for this franchise, and how it just looks gruesome. Like, there are times where, I saw this with my dad with a massive amount of people. He was on the edge of his seat, just like, oh my god, like, he could not hold anything in. So, literally with this, they could literally do anything, and that's the biggest thing I have to say about this movie is the fact that Damien Leone just he just goes all out with these movies. So yeah, well the movie I feel like when it comes to bringing in more sequels and all that, I do have some fears that it might not live up to expectation because despite the fact that the kills in this movie are super creative, it just has me a little worried about the future. Like, maybe they're just gonna make it run out of steam. But I really hope that's not the case because literally I think the sequels are better than the first film. So, yeah, but either way, fans have been truly satisfied with this film. So, yeah. I definitely think in terms of pacing, the second movie is definitely better. But I definitely did have a blast with this one. The fact that so many people came for this, and I feel like it would probably even grow a bigger audience during Christmas time. But then again, this is a horror film. Horror movies are usually more popular in October, but it doesn't matter if it's Christmas or Halloween because we already have a movie like that where you can watch a movie on Christmas or Halloween called Nightmare Before Christmas, just not as gruesome. But either way, Terrifier 3, I pretty much had a blast with it. Almost as much as the second one, but hey, I still recommend dropping by the Clown Cafe for this one. I heard it already made number one, so yeah, Terrifier 4 might be coming sooner than we think. But hey, it's something we expected. So yeah, this movie, yeah, I had a fun time with it. That's pretty much the best way to describe these types of horror films: bloody, fun, and sure they can be scary. But yeah, because Art the Clown, he's definitely a creep. But hey, he's hilarious too because the fact that he acts like a mixture of a clown and a mime. Climb, yes. That's I'm a genius. Climb. That's just what gives him his character. He's so entertaining. So yeah, we're always gonna be here for Art the Clown. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.